More than 80% of teenagers sent to young offenders institutions are back inside within 2 years. Now, though, a pioneering new project at Ashfield in South Gloucestershire hopes to improve that grim statistic. But can it really make a difference?
Every night I dream about going home, being sat on the sofa with my mum and dad around me.
For 17-year-old Ginge, it's another interminable day at Ashfield Prison.
Undescribable, really. You don't know what you've lost until you've lost it.
Ashfield Young Offenders Institution holds up to 400 young men aged 15 to 18. It's certainly not a soft option. For Ginge, serving 10 months for street crimes, the reality of prison life came as a rude awakening.
It just shocked me. It's like a shock to the system. I didn't think I was going to come in. So I know what it's like in here now. I know I do not want to come back to this place.
It brings back memories for me. You know, I just have to look up at the barbed wire and, you know, and the smell of the place and the wings and the rooms, they all take me back.
20 years since he was in a young offenders prison, author Casper Walsh is back inside. This time it's to help young men find a way out of crime through creative writing. Together with Ashfield's head of literacy, Marcel Seltel, he wants to stop them re-offending.
Morning, Ginge, you coming out for education?
Ginge is looking forward to today's class. He found school difficult, and writing creatively is a brand new experience.
What are the things that are exciting you, and what are the things that you're scared about?
The Right to Freedom project is giving confidence and new skills to these young men, and a way of dealing with a turmoil of thoughts and emotions.
I used to be an angry person, and now I just write down things and it gets the anger off my mind. It's just like boxing, you get your anger out in a boxing bag, but I write it down instead of getting angry.
When I was 17, I was really desperate. I was on the edge of suicide, and I was writing down the feelings that were coming to me. I was on my own, and it really helped me make sense. I'm here because I've been in this situation, and I got offered help, so I'm offering that help in return and trying to continue it on.
It made me trust him a bit, because I know what he's been through. So I thought, yeah, he's going to be a guy I can relate to. I write about life in prison, daily life, how I feel when I'm in the cell, just daily routines, really. Every night dreaming of me walking out the big blue gates, I could see myself packing my bags to go.
For the prison officers, it's depressing how often lads do come back. 80% of all young offenders will re-offend within 2 years.
In some cases, I've seen lads that have come out been released on a Friday and they've been back in on the Monday. When they're in here and they come off drugs, etc., and they do qualifications, they change their lives, I think when they tell you they're not going to come back in, I think they generally mean it. But then they go back outside and they go back around the same mates, same friends, and then within a few weeks they're back to doing the same thing again because they don't know no different.
This is exactly why Right to Freedom was set up. So when the lads walk out of the prison gates, the support and the tutoring will carry on.
All eyes are on Ginge because he's the first member of the Right to Freedom group to leave the prison. So we'll be kind of looking after him via online means when he leaves to see if he continues on with his Right to Freedom writing, which I'm sure he will.
But for now, Ginge is just concentrating on getting through the last few days and nights. All he can think about is getting out.
Tick tock, tick tock. Every night, my little clock ticking away by my bed. I feel like smashing it. Every second feels like a minute, and every hour feels like a day.
It's the day of Ginge's release, and his relief is palpable.
Really excited now, it's all coming true. Can't wait. Only a couple more, about an hour or so, and I'll be out them gates. I couldn't really sleep last night, I was just thinking of home, thinking what I'll be doing today.
come back.
I won't.
My sense about him is that he's intelligent, he's diligent, he's committed, he's turned up. He has a talent. Where that will go, I don't know. It's up to him.
My heart beats a little faster when I think of home. New people in my area, niece and nephew have grown up, and they will not know who I am. My friends have moved on from me, may not like me no more. Shops have closed, new houses have been built. Out of them gates is a different world. At the moment, I've been living a fake life.
It's been 10 long months since Ginge has been able to hug his mum and dad properly.
Yeah.
Oh. Never again. Okay, keep it going then.
Just a few weeks later, and Ginge is trying to close the door on prison life. He wants to start afresh and realise his childhood dream to join the army. Today, he's giving his all at a selection day for an army preparation course.
OK, do you think you've got any skills already that you can bring into the job?
Yeah, I've done mechanics in a school before.
And did you enjoy doing that?
Yeah, I loved it.
It's good to see you again. So what have you been up to in the past?
And at home, Marcel is already in touch, gently encouraging Ginge with his writing to make sure he doesn't lapse into his old ways.
Excellent. What are you doing?
I'm really surprised and glad the support he's getting even after he's come out of prison, you know, from Marcel and Casper, etc. I never expected any support, and it's been amazing.
He's not one to show his feelings, so to actually put it in writing, I think has made an amazing difference to him.
Last night, Ginge showed me some of the work he's been doing, and he made me read it in front of him, and I'll admit this, I sat there and I cried my eyes out.
Yeah, I've grown up a lot. I just don't want to go back into prison, don't want to lose my family again. I remember that feeling inside my head, so I don't want to do that again.
And Ginge is determined that he will continue to write.
I definitely am going to carry on because I know how it's changed my life. And this is really lining me up for my future. I could get a book published. Yeah, I am aiming high.
Well, happily, I can tell you that Ginge hasn't been in any trouble since leaving Ashfield, and he's been accepted on that course, which could help him get into the army. Well, if you're interested in reading any of the writing from Ashfield, which was also featured on the Guardian newspaper's website, then log on to our website. That's bbc.co.uk/insideout.